What's up guys, this is Balazs from RacingBrick. As you see, I'm not in the studio today, took a little time off with the family, enjoying the beautiful Lake Balaton. But I did prepare some content for you, hopefully you will like this special little set. So, just like the much bigger Lion Knight's Castle and Galaxy Explorer, this set was also released to celebrate the 90th anniversary of LEGO this year. This is the 11021 90 Years of Play. This one, however, was designed for younger builders. You can see the 5+ age rating on the box. On the front you can already see some of the mini builds with the release years of the original sets below them, but that's not all. On the back of the box you can see all of the small bits of the sets, pictures of the original ones and their release years. We begin with the famous wooden duck from 1932, go through the long history of LEGO Town, Trains, Castles, Classic Space, Fabland, Pirates, Adventures, Belleville, Bionicle, City Police, Technic, Ninjago, Friends, and finally Dots. The set has 1100 pieces, the price is €50 or dollars, and it is already available in LEGO shops. We get 6 numbered bags and 5 unnumbered ones, which was quite a surprise for me, and 2 building instructions. First I thought the unnumbered bags will make one half of the building process more challenging, but it's not the case actually. Let's check the box again. Do you see all the colorful bricks below the mini builds? Well, those are the bricks in the unnumbered bags. We get a whole bunch of them for free building. It was a really nice surprise for me. My daughter is exactly 5 years old. She built some of these herself. Of course she already has her preference, so not all builds were that interesting. All builds are pretty quick, there are no difficult steps, the instructions are clear and easy to follow. Now let's go through all of them. First is the recreation of the wooden duck from 1932. This old toy was already released in a brick build form. This was the first LEGO House exclusive set and I have a review about it. The small version looks cute, my daughter loved it. The second build has the year 1961. I could not find an exact match, but this might be a nod to the different town sets released that year. The third one is much easier to identify. This is the 113 motorized train set from 1966. I really like this one, and you can easily extend the train with a few extra pieces. The next one is a true icon from 1978, the 375 Castle. It has some pretty cool details all around. I like the part usage. An even smaller version of this castle could be found in the recent Lion Knight's Castle set. This set was also recreated recently, although in a much larger scale, the 497 Galaxy Explorer. The tiny version is so cute and it is completely built sideways. You can check the review of the bigger one by clicking on the link in the top right corner. Then comes Alton the elephant from the Fabland team. I'm sure kids will love the brick built version. Another icon for the Pirates fans from 1989, the 6285 Black Seas Barracuda. The mini version is one of the most complex ones in this set. It has so many details, including the skull from one of the flags. The next build is the 5978 Sphinx Secret Surprise from the Adventures theme. The Sphinx looks awesome, and we even get a printed obelisk and a scorpion. A very different theme from the year 2000, set number 5827, the royal coach and the theme is Belleville. The brick built horse is great, and instead of the prince and princess we have someone from a different story sitting in the coach. Yet another theme from the next year, the 8534 Tahoe Bionicle set. I was totally in my dark ages when Bionicle was a thing, so apart from some cool Technic pieces, I don't know much about the theme. If you know why this figure is that significant, please let me know in the comments. I'm sure the city theme is obliged to have a police and a fire station almost every year, so here is the set 7237 from 2005. I really like the tiny helicopter, and it's great to see more printed elements in the set. And here is the 8043 motorized excavator representing the Technic line from 2010. A fine example of the remote controlled power function sets from that era, and a cute little representation using studded and studless Technic pieces, and even the bucket is functional. We are stepping in the age of sets with 5 digits. This is the 70503, the Golden Dragon Ninjago set. The small dragon is quite menacing despite the size, and the part usage is really worth to study. The year is 2018, and this is the 41340 Friendship House from the Friends team. I'm sure you will recognize all the vibrant colors used frequently in these builds, but sadly we don't get mini dolls this time. And here is the last item from 2020, the 41906 Pineapple Pencil Holder representing the Dots team. I really love the tiny pineapple and also how well these tiles work at a very different scale. So these were all of the builds, a very nice history tour with highlights from LEGO's past 90 years. It's a great way to build some iconic sets and also a chance for kids to talk about the toys from their parents' childhood. As I mentioned, we also get a big bunch of random bricks, So after the builds from the manuals, there's an opportunity to build something nice together. I think this set is something unusual, but a great choice if you are looking for a lot of small fun builds for younger kids or an opportunity to build something together. It does not have all the big hits of the last 90 years, of course, so you might miss your childhood favorites, but it's also a nice opportunity to try to build them in this small scale. The set provides enough bricks for sure. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications as more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.